Hello guys, Tops here. Today we have the same issue. Again, this time I will try the ESTOC against Barbarian Chosen. People said in the comments that it is good versus Barbarians, pretty good versus Chosens. People also complained that I used an average pro instead of a God for the ESTOC test, so we will use the God. 173 initiative. I very doubt this is the best fencer I ever had. Did you get a better fencer than this? So you basically cannot get better than this, I don't believe. We also have Relentless, all the stuff we do not have. Dagger Mastery, but outside of fatigue and action points, this shouldn't matter. Okay, what we will try to do is here get a couple Chosen on my tank so that my ESTOC guy can hit. So, people have said they two-shotted a Barbarian King, one-shotted Chosen, and two-shotted Orc Warriors. So, I'm very sure that these claims are made up, for the most part, because that sounds outlandish. But we're gonna check, Okay. Got Chosen here, that's a low Chosen, right? 160 armor, 170 armor, so this is a very easy target for us. 95% hit chance, because yeah, 110 melee skill, that's why. Let's see. Okay. So on a body shot, we did, as you can see, what did we do? We did 56 HP damage, is that right? We also did roughly 34 damage to armor. 44, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit sick. I have problems reading currently. Anyhow, as you can see, that was with like maximum speed. We have 159 initiative after attacking with 29 fatigue, so we had our 173 initiative there. Of course we had an injury, but you can see the problem here. The massive problem with this weapon is if you have low armor efficiency, HP damage will be blocked. And just high armor targets will just be very, very resilient. And you can see on a body shot, we will probably... It's very unlikely that we kill the guy with the next shot, so we probably have to attack a third time, and that makes it pretty much worse than all the other two hunters for the most part. I'm gonna show you this one. Average great exit. Okay, this was a headshot, so it's more damage, but you can see the difference here. The thing is, we destroyed so much armor, because this weapon does high armor, right, 150% armor effective, and it also does very high base damage. Like, this guy will die to the next hit, basically guaranteed, of a two-hander. Yeah, so let's see if my fencer survives the onslaught. Let's hope. Okay, he does. Good, we can attack again. Come on. Ooh, very nice. Oh, was a headshot actually. So that's kind of the weakness of Chosen and Orc Warriors. They don't have steel bro, so the fastest way to kill them is through their head. And this was actually pretty good damage on a headshot. Yeah, pretty nice. It's kind of similar to a flail, like flail headshot on a Chosen. If you have a famed one or a brute one, you can one-shot Chosen. Yeah. So overall, not too bad. Let's see. Yeah, you can see half HP from one attack. Pretty strong. Do we have taunt? I don't think we have taunt. Okay, this is a famed one. Didn't kill him. What happened? I want to see the mace hit. Hammer hit maybe? Yeah, hammer hit on a headshot. Pretty nasty. Alright, so you can see the most two-handers, if they headshot, will just guaranteed two-shot a Chosen. Like average two-handers, nothing fancy. Hammer, flail, mace, great axe. On headshots, it's a 2-shot on chosen. Yeah. So, I mean, on a headshot, this one would have been a 2-shot as well. So, against chosen, like if you don't body shot them, they can kind of compete. Maybe? Maybe kind of compete. You can see like one hit. Dude, that's so much damage. Like, I don't know. Oh, fresh chosen. We got a fresh chosen. A very heavy chosen. Like heavy body armor. Let's see. Current initiative 157. Body shot. Yeah, and that's the problem, yep. That's the problem that I was worried about. If you fight against a chosen with heavy body armor and you don't hit a light helmet, like the damage block is just way too high. We did do effectively 41 damage to armor and we did 35 hit point damage. And if you guys, I already told you that in the last video, I'm gonna restate that here. HP damage is blocked by 10% of remaining armor, right? So we hit him in the body, 189 armor remaining, so there will be 10%, I guess the game rounds, so there will be 19 HP damage blocked by remaining armor, even if you have 100% armor piercing, right? Or maybe not. But like you can see, like this guy, like you will not get a guy with more initiative than this. Right? So this is the best it's ever gonna get. Right? Because people were complaining, you know, it's not a fair comparison and stuff. Like, yeah, you can see. If you hit a light armor chosen, it's maybe alright to the other two-handers on headshots. Kinda works like a two-hander. If you hit a heavy armor chosen, yep, the other two-handers outperform it, which makes it on average worse than the other two-handers. It's maybe comparable to a sword lance or something, but like two-handed flail, two-handed hammer, two-handed mace, two-handed great axe, both versions will do more damage on average against against heavily armored chosen with the piercing. So, and now you can say, oh, it will perform more additional attacks for every injury the target has. The problem with that is now I do even less damage. And you can see only 0 to 22 damage can ignore armor. So like, and like a lot of that will be blocked. So even with like, if we have crippling strikes and now we have executioner to benefit from this injury and do more damage, like it's not gonna be much more. Like there will be so much more damage blocked by armor because we will inflict multiple attacks with very, very, very low armor damage and very, very low base damage. So this is just, it's just not great, especially because they have Battleforge and damage to their armor will be furthermore reduced by Battleforge. So this is just not good. And this guy has, what does he have? 189, 160. That's still like, what's that? Quick mass. Like 16 or 17% damage reduction to armor. So we will do less damage and we already have 75% efficiency to armor. So like, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. Yeah, the damage is just, it's just garbage. Like, I guess it gets better if you set this up with like crossbows, maybe with crippling strikes. But like, okay, sure, maybe. I don't really see this. Like, I'm pretty sure if you don't have a famed weapon that has additional damage and or armor efficiency, armor penetration, it's not worth building for. It's kind of like Defensa. It's a meme build, right? It's fun to play, but not very effective compared to other 200 weapons. Especially if you compare the fatigue cost. Like, we don't have Mastery, but with Mastery, it's like 19 fatigue compared to like the 12 fatigue that a 200 weapon costs to swing. So, yeah, I'm just not seeing this. This is like, It's not very good. It's not very good. Outside of a famed. Alright. That's kind of confirmed. 1 second. We're gonna load again ESTOC vs Orcs. And this time, so the people stop complaining, we will give the ESTOC, where is it? Come here. Goes to Fencer. Remove everything. 173 initiative. Let's go. Okay, Fencer is gonna hide behind tank. I'm gonna attack these warriors. Ah, they look like light and medium warriors. Not that much armor on them. So, let's test this. Okay. Charge. Come. Very good, come. I want you. Come here. Ah, you're not coming. Waiting for next turn, I guess. Ah, damn it, I don't have taunt. One of these scenarios for taunt is very, very useful. So I can actually force these orc warriors in a position where I want them to be. I'm gonna go first next turn. Okay, guys. Are you ready? Initiative 173. Maximum initiative. Maximum. Oath-taker triple star max roll. Maximum initiative. 300 helmet, 400 armor. Heavy warrior. Let's see. We did exactly 43 damage to armor. And we did 23 damage to HP. Let that sink in for the people who commented and said I was cherry picking. It's not a fair test. The weapon will dramatically perform better if I give it the best guy who can wield this weapon. And the results are the same. Sucks against armor because armor efficiency bad. Doesn't work. Doesn't work well versus armor. Bad. 75% armor efficiency means bad. High armor piercing is nice until you face high armor targets, then it does literally nothing. Right? Pretty bad compared to any other two-hander. Let's see if we can get a two-hander hit. This is a light orc, so that doesn't count really. We can see how much more damage that is. We destroy more armor, so we are much more likely to do much more damage with furthermore attacks. Right? Great axe, just, yeah, you can see what like an average two-handed weapon does. Okay, this is the same loadout, same armor, two-handed mace. Nice hit. We destroyed almost half of the armor and did 32 HP damage. So we did more HP damage, and because we destroyed so much more armor, we are much more likely to do much more damage with the next hit. Right, target is now also dazed, so does 25% less damage. So also, you can see 37 inflicted fatigue because of the mace hit. So just, yeah, you can see the damage difference. This is the exact opposite. Right, average two-handed flail hits much more damage than maximum initiative best guy you will ever find. Did half the damage than this guy. And this guy, like another body shot, he's almost dead, and with a high roll we will probably kill him on the third body shot. 4 shot guaranteed. I'm not sure with this guy, he will probably need like 5 or 6 hits maybe. Could be 6 hits depending on how we roll, and that's also the problem. Damage per round is very important. You can see I cannot let a high initiative guy who doesn't have a lot of armor, I can't let this guy stay in front of an Orc Warrior confidently for a very long period of time. It's not practical. Like, he's gonna get hit at some point, despite him having like 55 defense and stuff. Like, he got hit already. It's unlucky, but like, this guy can take a punch and he can punch back. This guy, these guys, they work much better. So this weapon, and I wouldn't be so hard on this weapon if you could find this weapon for free, right? I wouldn't care. I'm much less hard on the sword and on the polearm because you can find them for free from Brigand Marauders. And I still don't really like the new weapons. I would still say that the normal Zweihander is better than the Executioner sword. And the new polearm is kind of cool. I like the stagger, I like the double attack. But again, it's not gonna compare well to the damage of two-handed maces, axes and hammers, right? But at least it provides utility. It's a weapon I find for free, so kinda nice. The fact that I have to buy this, no enemy in the game has this weapon, so I cannot loot it, I have to buy it. And that means it's in direct comparison with the other weapons that I have to buy. By the way, these weapons I can at least theoretically loot from Fallen Heroes, for instance, Barbarian Chosen, Trash Knights, Brigand Leaders, that kind of stuff. Or I buy them, which is much more likely, right? So again, I spent more fatigue for less damage and less utility for the same money. And yeah, again, people who defend this build, it's fine. You can play your dagger. But please don't tell me all of these wonder stories where I two-shotted an Orc Warrior. Are you fucking kidding me? You didn't. You're lying. You made this shit up because you like your dagger. Right? Play your dagger, it's fine, it's like the Fencer, it's a fun weapon, it has cool moves, it's a new weapon. Right? It looks cool, does cool stuff. You can have a cool guy and like give him crippling strikes and executioner and have a lot of fun with him. You can set him up with a crossbow and stuff. But please don't tell me that this guy does more damage than one of these. He doesn't, and he will never do. Okay? It's not gonna happen. Right? And if you compare this to anything that has like low armor or 75 HP or less, cool. Very high chance that any other two-handed weapon will one-shot that opponent as well. Like brigands, nomads, all that stuff. So, again, not fatigue efficient. Not efficient when it comes to building, because you need the highest initiative you can get, plus melee skill. Right? It's just, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. At least these guys work as fatigue neutrals. This guy doesn't really work as fatigue neutral. He needs a shit ton of fatigue while having high defense, high attack and high initiative. So you're taking a premium bro and trying to make a worse version of like a two-hander. Alright? Two-shotting, Barbarian. I don't know, Barbarian champions. Not champion like the King of the North. But two-shotting Orc Warriors. It's not gonna happen. Stop it. This weapon sucks, and it's fine. They all suck. That's fine. You can play them. You can play with sucky weapons. You can play with archers, right? I like to play with archers sometimes. They suck too. It's fine. Right? I love my sword lances. They suck too. I like my great swords. They suck too. Nobody cares. Play with your weapons. Play what you like. But please don't tell anything that isn't true in the comments. Okay? Don't lie. And don't make shit up. Please. Okay? I hope this is the last video I have to make about this topic, because as you can see, ESTOC sucks. Even if I do cherry picking, it's not great. Outside of a famed, I would probably not build this. Right? And even then it's probably more like the Fencer. It's a meme build, it's a fun build, comparatively speaking. From a meta perspective, not worth building. Okay? But it's fun. Guys, have fun. Have fun with Battlegrass. Build your ESTOC, guys. But stop with your comments, I two-shotted an Orc Warrior. You didn't. Okay? See you in the comments. And see you in the next video. Have a nice day, guys. Bye-bye.